Okay, so hello. So today we are going to be talking about something which is pretty insignificant, but with actually which makes a lot of impact on your life, which is nothing but making yourself look good or focusing on your looks. So I've just come to a realization that every time that I focus on my looks, every time that I uh, try to enhance my looks, I've always been much more disciplined, like in my other areas of my life. For example, I started to have a FaceTime routine. As you can see, I have like quite a lot of acne on my face. So, and because of that, I don't know, for some reason I've started to be much more disciplined. And what I'm trying to say here is that, because all the all the oldies of our of our life will be saying to us that no, don't focus on your looks. As a man, you should be just going to the gym. You should be just reading the books. You should be just focusing on your body and like on your health and everything. But then actually that's never the case, because you should be focusing on your looks, because that will obviously make you much more confident. It'll obviously make you look much more better in front of everyone. But for you as a person, you'll be much more confident about yourself when you're speaking to others. You'll be not shying away from, like, trying to speak something or something like that, because you're looking much more good, right? So as you can see right now, I'm not a very facially very attractive person. But yeah, I've started like do some stuff on my face and everything, like to have a FaceTime routine, because we have seen a lot of actors and like a lot of people saying that, our generation, means the Gen Z people, have started to focus more on their looks. But then the point is, the most of the Gen Z kids are actually going to the gym and like maintaining their health and everything. And then and actually we are much more focused on our health, and focusing on our looks will also help us a lot. And in fact, you will probably spend a lot of time with the person who like has like a nice perfume, who puts like cream, who just takes care of himself, which is very important. Because I always thought that these things all were gay, like, these things all were like, the woman should be doing. As a man, you should never be like focusing on your looks. You should never think about like looks or something like that. But actually, that's never the point, right? You should be focusing on your looks. You should, means in just like, don't obsess over it. Just have like a FaceTime routine. Just use like a nice perfume. Just like take care of yourself. That's what I'm meaning, right? Because I thought using extra cream and like all those things to your face is actually a bit gay, because but it's actually not, because people will want to spend time with you more if suppose you basically have like a nice face. If you have like a nice smell from you, if you have like a nice perfume, people will actually want to spend more time with you, because you smell and you feel good, right? And because of that, you'll also be a very attractive person overall, even though if you don't have an attractive face. And I've recently only realized this, because I always thought, as a man, you should never focus on your looks. It doesn't matter, even if you like smell, even if you smell shit. It's like fine if you don't do anything, because you're a man. All you need to do is go to the gym, make money, and like whatever, right? Then that's what I thought. But then actually that's never the case. You should be focusing on your look, like the next time you just try to have like a FaceTime routine. I bet you'll be 100% much more confident, 100% much more disciplined in your day. So I would highly recommend, please focus on your looks. It's not for others, it's not for women, it's not for anyone, it's just for you. It's just for you to be confident, because I've never did it. I'm like 17 years old. I'm going to become 18 like next year, like April. So I've I've never in my entire life, because I always thought focusing on looks is very very like girlish, and it's not a thing that a man would do. But actually, if you go ahead and look at in history and stuff, every every successful man, always had like a nice dress on him. He always took care of himself. He like, took care of himself like really well. He like groomed himself well. He always put like a nice perfume and everything. But then in today's generation, I don't know from what we have kind of learned that as a man, you shouldn't be focusing on your looks, but in truth you should be focusing on your looks. You should be like really focused like on your looks and everything. And right now again, like it's very very important to focus on your looks. Please do focus on it. I bet the day you focus on looks, you'll be much more disciplined. If the main point of you not focusing on looks is because you think you'll be less disciplined, you'll be less of a winner. I'll tell you something, you'll become more of a winner, you'll become more of a disciplined person if you focus on your looks. So yeah, I hope this video helped you. Thank you so much.